T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
GRTiQ podcast.
GRTiQ.com.
That is the sound of inevitable.
Hi, this is GRTiQ. As you know, Graph Day and GRTiQ are right around the corner. On June 2nd, the Web3 community is meeting in San Francisco, California for a special 4-day event featuring speakers from all across the ecosystem, networking opportunities, and a hackathon with over $400,000 available in bounties. And to give the Graph community a sense for what's going to happen, I spoke with Tegan Kline, co-founder and head of business at Edge and Node. And as you're about to hear, Tegan highlights what we can expect, including some special announcements and how you can get more involved. And be sure to listen to the end to find out how you can get your ticket to Graph Day and GRTiQ. Tegan, thank you so much for joining me. There's a ton of buzz right now about Graph Day 2022, so let's get straight to it. What can you share with listeners about Graph Day?
Graph Day and GRTiQ is a 4-day in-person event, and it's happening in one of the most historic buildings in San Francisco at the Palace of Fine Arts. This will really be where the past meets the future. During these 4 days, there will be over 10 announcements that take place, and that means news, big news, not just with the Graph, but across many protocols and projects within the Web3 space. We are super excited to share what we've been working on, and one of these things really sets out to bring Web3 to the masses, and you might just need to be there in person to get special access.
All right, so it's a 4-day event. It's Graph Day and GRTiQ. Let's break that down. Help me understand everything that's going on here.
Okay, so it's happening across 4 days. So the first day is June 2nd, and this is Graph Day. And it's a full day of talks from many of the top leaders within Web3. So there'll be founders giving keynotes. There's a panel across with the VCs. There's a panel with press. It'll be really exciting. And there's a lot of things happening, a community panel, you name it, there will be content on it. So you can come and learn about what's happening across the Web3 space and network with some of the top leaders within this industry. Web3 really is the future of the internet. So your opportunity now is to come at a time of doubt and uncertainty and really learn what's really happening in the Web3 space and how you can get involved. It's a really high opportunity right now, and there'll be so many great leaders at this event.
And excuse me, Tegan, but that night, isn't there a party?
The night of June 2nd, there will be an Interstellar Eclipse party that follows Graph Day. There'll be epic DJs, so you can come and brush shoulders with some of the top minds in Web3. Costumes are required. This is a space theme, so think astronauts, aliens, spacewalkers. Make sure to bring your costumes, and if you haven't gotten an invite yet, you can reach out to me to get the password.
All right, so that takes care of Graph Day and Interstellar Party. When does GRTiQ kick off?
The next day, on June 3rd, this is 3 days of hacking, and there's over $400,000 worth of rewards available to the best hackers. So make sure to sign up if you are a developer, if you are technical, because there's so many rewards available. The judging will take place at the end of this hackathon. So if you're not technical, don't worry. You don't have to be technical to come to Graph Day or GRTiQ. You can actually, if you're not technical, you will really enjoy the reward ceremony where you learn about all the winners throughout this hackathon. It's really exciting. And there are also talks and workshops throughout the entire 3-day hackathon. So make sure to catch some of those.
Incredible overview, Tegan. When I looked at the sponsor list and the bounties, I was blown away, right? This reads like the who's who of Web3. What does this speaker lineup, this sponsor list say about the Graph protocol and its role in Web3?
Great question. Yeah, this event is really, it's not possible without you, the community, but also the speakers and, of course, sponsors that came together to make it possible. So really grateful to see all the incredible support from across the entire Web3 space. I feel super fortunate to work on the Graph because the Graph is this neutral protocol that supports all dApp developers and users, but also all networks and protocols. So the Graph really is this uniter of the Web3 space. Sometimes you can find projects that are very much tribal, right? It's one layer 1 and no others, or 1 layer 2 and no others. And I feel really fortunate to work on the graph because we get to support everyone and really unite this space together, right? Because we all share such common values and a mission. So we really should unite together and kind of dismiss or try to get rid of that tribal nature as much as possible. So super excited to bring everyone together for Graph Day and Hack. It's going to be a really incredible and magical event.
Well, you mentioned this during your overview of Graph Day. I got to ask, I'm sure you can't answer, but what can we expect regarding any exciting or important announcements at the event?
It will very much be news on the day, so I can't share too much. But what I can say is that there are over 10 announcements and press will be coming in hot. So Financial Times, The Information, the News Stack, The Defiant, Bloomberg, CoinDesk, The Economist, they will all be there, and many other media publications will be there as well. So if you're listening to this and you are a reporter, please make sure to come to Graph Day because there will be a lot for you to report on. And for those that are there, get excited because there's really, really exciting news coming. And then for anyone that's not able to make it, this event will be live streamed and I'm sure you will see the news across the publication. So get ready for a really special time.
Well, Tegan, I've got my ticket. I'm super excited to go there and I'm looking forward to seeing you again and reconnecting. How can listeners get their tickets so they don't miss this?
Yeah, so would love to invite everyone listening to attend in person. You can go to thegraph.com to get tickets there. Just so you know, there are 2 categories. So you only need to purchase Graph Day tickets and then you get access to Graph Hack. You do need to register for Graph Hack. So there are 2 links that you need to sign up for. And then reach out to me if you want an invite to the party once you do secure your ticket. And then for those of you that do make it in person, if you see me, make sure to stop and say hello. I would love to meet you.
Thanks for doing this, Tegan. Before I let you go, any final thoughts you want to share with listeners?
Really looking forward to it. It's going to be a magical time and it's a great opportunity to come and see what's really happening within the Web3 space and just feel the energy of the mission that we are driving towards within the graph ecosystem and Web3 to give the power, control, ownership back to the individuals, back to the users. That's really what we're striving towards. So if you resonate with that, make sure to be there in person.
The GRTiQ podcast is sending 10 people to Graph Day and Graph Hack. Details about the giveaway have been posted on Twitter, or take a look in the show notes for more information. The GRTiQ podcast ticket giveaway ends May 18th, so act now before the tickets are gone. Graph Day and Graph Hack are going to be the Web3 event of the year. Don't miss it. And I'll see you there.